Hurry up, we're going live.
I'm a running.
We're live. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
There she is. Right. Wait, you can't see my tiara.
Yeah, you can see the sparkle.
My tiara is from Angela, you guys. And my earrings are from Daniel.
Very pretty.
Nice.
And I like yours too, Angela. You go by Angela or Angie?
I go by both. I am not picky.
I have a sister, Angela. Sorry.
Yes, like my family calls me Angie, but then I grew up with another Angela who came first in the alphabet. So when they asked her what she wanted to go by, she said Angie. So then everybody outside of my family called me Angela.
We called my sister Angel. So to hear her referred to as Angela was very odd because she'd been Angel since she was born. Hello, Michelle.
Nobody calls
Hello, Beth. Hello, Anamora. Carrie.
We're all queens here, Beth.
I see a lot of our friends are coming in.
They're coming.
I know that Kathy, Picasso Cat, has a sale right now with Gina and
Cat.
Pat.
Yeah.
So maybe people over there. Hello, Linda. Hi, Lemmy.
Lemmy's here. There's Book. I saw Book this morning.
Hi, Book. So you guys, look who I've got with me. I've got Jazdia and Angela. Jazdia's real name is Jean. And we were just determining if Angela likes Angela or if she likes Angie. So she's fine with both.
Well, then when I studied other languages, like I got different variations of my name. So like my Polish instructor would call me Angelika. So if you get close to Angela, I'll probably answer too.
Hi, Jeannie.
And I also go by Jeanne, if you speak French. And Jazdia is what I am mostly, and online. And that's also my business name is Jazdia's Jewels. And then the other name I answer to is Mom.
Hi, Angie.
Me too. Even though all three of mine are grown and out of the house, if I am in the store and I hear someone go, Mom, I turn around and I'm like, my kids are not even anywhere near here. Why am I turning around? It's habit.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Angie. So thank you, everyone, for being here. I am super excited for this sale. I've been wanting to do a sale with both of these ladies. So fun. Hello, Birkenstock girl. So super happy about that. I know that a lot of people have sales tonight. So we are hoping to be done by 8 because Peg, Thrifty Hippie, comes on at 8 and Barbie comes on at 8. Hi, Mom.
Hi,
Barbie
Jeannie.
comes on at 8.
I want to say hi to the other Jean. She spells her name the same way as mine.
Jeannie. So we know there are a lot of sales going on. We appreciate you hanging out with us.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go through all the things, although I think everybody in here probably knows it, but just in case someone is quietly hanging back and not chatting and aren't sure how it works, if you win an item tonight, you will need to send your real name, your YouTube name if it's different, your shipping address, and your PayPal email. All of us, when we're big on the screen selling something, you'll be able to see our full emails. Please send that info today because I myself in the past have not sent the info immediately. And then the next day it was like, wait, I think I bought something from somebody. I didn't send my info. So make sure you send your info today. Obviously, if you bought something on Monday, you know I have not gotten to invoicing yet. I was going to try this week. Things got in the way, so I will be invoicing this weekend. So if you have not received your invoice by Sunday, night, then I didn't get your info. I'm shipping from Ohio. Where are you ladies shipping from?
I'm shipping from West Virginia.
I'm shipping from northern New Mexico.
New Mexico. So that is where we are all shipping from.
I'll be using pirate ship, so I try to get you
use
the best
pirate
deal
ship.
possible.
I'll be using it for the first time. All of this is the first time for me, so please be patient if I do things wrong or don't know.
So
I'm going to learn my best.
it is Jazzia's first sale. If you guys do not know her from the chat, although I think everybody that's in here does know her from the chat, so excited that she agreed to come on and do a sale for the first time with me. I'm so excited about that. And I do not just do the sale with her and then leave her out to hang. If she has questions, I will walk her through shipping the next few days. Hi, Geneva. So I will help her get your stuff to you. So Geneva, you are my only moderator tonight. Are you going to be here the whole time? Because I have one offer up, and I'm not sure if either of these ladies have any offer ups, but we just have a couple. It wouldn't be be a lot if you could just do our stop for us. And as always, guys, if there is something that you think a lot of people are going to be interested in and you would rather we turn it into an offer up, we will most definitely turn it into an offer up for you. Okay, thank you, Geneva. I appreciate you.
Just so you know, I spent most of the day cleaning what you could see and didn't realize you couldn't actually see behind me. So I'm not as organized as I wanted to be. So I may ask if you want vintage or if you want new or handmade, or is that okay?
Hi, Helen.
Yeah, because when I announced it, everything leading up to the sale, I did let people know that you would have some handmade jewelry because people love that. I am not crafty. Hello, Helen. Hello,
Krista.
And I saw a grand old things Beth ask Book how she stays awake all day. I don't even stay awake all day. Like, I took a nap today.
I wanted to take a nap, but it didn't work out.
If you guys missed the craft off last night on New England Thrifters channel, you have to go back and watch it. It was hilarious and it was awesome. And I laughed and laughed and laughed. I loved watching it. It was exactly what I needed yesterday.
It was a lot of fun.
I enjoy watching the craft off, and I definitely have been crafty most of my life. And tell me if I talk too much, please. I know I chat too much sometimes. But right now, Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights are dedicated to Curse of Oak Island. So it's a show that I started watching in March of 2020. And I've been addicted ever since.
What show? I missed it.
The Curse of Oak Island.
Oh.
It's really interesting. Especially if you start from the beginning, which I did. And there's another channel that does pre talk about what's going to be shown, and then the next day they talk about it. So I just wanted to say bye to Ninja. I just wanted to show Ninja so that people.
Hi,
baby. Hi, kitty.
Oh, he's so pretty.
So fluffy.
She's very fluffy and she's very big. So when I say my cat is sitting on my lap and I can't type,
that's why.
This is the cat that thinks she's a lap.
I popped into everybody's sales today, but sometimes I could not chat in the sale today because I was cat pinned. Hello, Barbie. I was just saying that you've got a sale tonight at 8. All right, so did I forget to give any information, ladies?
I think we've got it all.
Okay. And when I bring each of you up to do your first item, you can kind of give any info about your channel and
Mhm.
your time frame for shipping if you'd like to. So we are going to get started, and let me switch the layout. I won't make you go first.
I can go
Okay.
first if you want.
I hated that when I was brand new and I'd go on someone's channel and they'd make me go first. And I'm like, you want me to do what? Okay. And if you don't know who I am, I'm Claudia Kay. You're on my channel. Please like and subscribe. I appreciate it. So, my first item tonight is technically not a vanity item, but I've had it sitting on my vanity
Pretty.
forever. And now I'm changing over my vanity to more reflect that pink and blue amazing dresser set I just got. So this little bottle will no longer be sitting there. So I could not find this particular one, and I knew it wasn't a perfume bottle because it has a plastic stopper. I found this with handles that were oil and vinegar cruets, but I don't know what this one was. I just had it sitting as if it's a perfume bottle for years on my dresser. I don't even know how long I've had it. So it is 5 inches tall. It's not hand blown, it's pressed glass. And there's the stopper. No chips, no cracks. But I don't know anything about it. I'm just passing it on because I'm going in a different direction in my bedroom. So this little bottle is $10, number 6. $10, number 6.
I like your shiny paper. It's fancy.
I thought so. And that is my first item. And if you missed it, my tiara is from Angela. My earrings are from Daniel. And I picked this up at the antique store, this necklace. All right. We will slide Angela over.
Hello, everybody. I'm Angela with VOA Quest 1910. If you buy from me, just make sure to email me. And my channel's new. I do have a few videos up there, so if you want to check them out, feel free to. But for my first item, it's a little set. So you will get a fan, which every fancy lady, sometimes you need a fan. And you got to be careful. This one, it snaps shut. So the hinge is still very good on it. I do like how this like pops down. But get the fan. But the exciting part, I don't know the age of this. I've had it in my collection for quite some time. It's a Tapestry Clutch. It's got a pagoda on it and a boat, lovely floral.
I saw that in your video. Oh, I think it's stunning.
I love it. I mean, I've had it for a long time, but my pill case won't fit in here, so I can't use it. But it does have the cool little clasp here. It's super clean on the inside. Like, you can't tell because it's black, but there are a little pocket on both sides, and it's like a satiny smooth, but it does snap closed very nicely. The tapestry is in pretty good shape. I don't know how to clean this, but I know there are ways to clean this if you feel so inclined. But you're going to get the Asian-inspired tapestry clutch with a fan for $18, number 73. $18, number 73. And
I love that little clutch. Just love it.
Love it too. I used it a lot when I first bought it. I loved it so much.
All right, Jazdia.
Hello. So I have, these are new in box. Haven't opened them. This is has a picture of our favorite princess from Star Wars. It is Harvest Your Own Pearl. When you open it up, it has a can over here. And you open that up to get your pearl out. And then it has the necklace and the lotus. I don't know if that's going to... It's a lotus chamber that you can open up and pop the pearl in. So, still in box. Never... The seal is broken, but the pearl is still in there. And then
Can
I
you hold
also...
it up closer? There you go.
Yeah.
We just saw somebody unboxing. Was it Picasso Cat just unboxed one of these
Oh, really?
in her
One
haul?
similar. Mm-hmm.
And then it gives you, on the box, it says what the possible colors are and what they mean. So I will be working, like I said, this is my first one. So I didn't know if my computer screen would be enough. So, and then also with this is full box. These are all freshwater pearls on stainless steel posts. So they're not...
I love freshwater pearls.
And it has all the different possible color combinations that come in this box. So it is number 31, $18.
That's fantastic. All right. Hello, John. And I saw someone else come in. Oh, Shelly. Hello, Shelly. And Kathy's Online Sales. Hello, everyone. And thank you for being here. Okay, my next item, not super vintage, but super sparkly.
Ooh.
So lots and lots of rhinestones. You've got the bigger ones here, and then you've got little ones going down the center wave. Here is the back. It's got the safety clasp, but don't think it's particularly old. It was just super sparkly, so I had to bring it tonight.
Shiny.
And it is a nice size at almost 3 inches. Just shy of 3 inches across. So for all of that sparkle, it is going to be $12, number 18. $12, number 18 for a super sparkly rhinestone brooch. And I hope my nails look okay, guys, because my cat kept trying to climb on my lap while I was doing my nails. And now he's mad at me because I kept telling him no, and he doesn't like the word no. So I hope they look okay.
Beep, beep. So this is my first offer up. It's starting at $15. It is a tumble up. But, so this tumble up is actually, I'm not sure if this will help the situation. Can you see her face?
You said 15?
Starting at 15.
Okay.
It is made in France, but it was made for Avon. In 1998, Avon's President's Club members got this as a birthday gift. And I went down a rabbit hole when I searched this. but
Thanks,
the lady
Geneva.
isn't
I
just,
wasn't sure if you were going to do that.
the lady isn't just a fancy lady. She is, I wrote down her name, Mrs. Albee. Have you ever heard of Mrs. Albee?
Mm-mm.
She was the very first Avon lady in the 1800s. So
Really?
she was recruited by the person who started the Avon company. He was originally a door-to-door book salesman. And he made her a depot agent because she lived near the train depot and he could like pick up books from her. And then he started selling books with perfume samples. And he thought that she would be a better salesperson. And she did. She became the first Avon lady, and she recruited over 5,000 other Avon ladies in the 1880s. But there's just a little history.
I guess I didn't even realize Avon had been around that long.
I didn't either. Like it was, I forget what the original company was called. It was something to do with books, but there's Mrs. Albee. Though her full name was Persis Foster Eames Albee. She went by PFE Albee, but there she is. But I love I have a tumble up in my room for, that late night dry throat, and I love to keep it there. It's also great for a guest room if we have somebody coming over and want to make sure that they're well hydrated. But I don't see anybody. Somebody hydrated me. Yeah, they have they made a couple things in honor of her, I discovered in my rabbit hole of research. But I just think it's really pretty. And this is I think this is chemical etched. So it did say that it was dishwasher safe, but not recommended. As with any glass with a design on it. But I will set her to the side.
That is fascinating.
The only problem with having one of those in my bedroom is the cat would knock it over.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I have it up on a dresser that's too high for them to jump on. So I do.
The cat you just saw, no, she doesn't jump anymore because she's too old. But the other cat, oh yeah, he jumps real high.
Yeah, luckily my younger cat, she's a climber, not a jumper. So it's a wood dresser, so it's safe. For now, anyway.
So my next offer up, I have, or not offer up, it's straight. So here's the necklace. I don't know if you can see that, but it's vintage, I believe, and it the gold, the copper, and the silver, but I don't think it's real. So it's kind of like a choker. And then I have these earrings that have that same braid. Nope, that way. And these are sterling. And then I also can put in a little brooch to make it even fancier. So it's the pearl. It kind of has that same braiding look, but it's 2 flowers with the pearls in them. I was just looking for a designer name, and I don't see it. So this is number 32, $15.
Well, that's a great price.
So just part of the reason I normally have great prices. I try, but I used to sell things at Comic Cons or arts and crafts fairs, and then when those all closed down, I was selling them at a local shop. It had a booth, and at the end of October, I stopped having it. So I have lots of stuff.
Time to clear some inventory.
Yes. Book was talking about all the stuff I have behind there. Those aren't little drawers. Over here, yes. Those are beads. All that stuff that you see right there are beads that I have. I have a lot.
All right, we are back to me. My next item I just thought was fun. So it is a raincoat. So the raincoat is here, and then it's got the little booties that would go over your shoes. And I didn't mess with it, so it's still got the rotted rubber band on the booty, so it was never used. And it's still got its original price tag from Now's Infield Drug. But the graphics were so fun. And I remember my mom putting little booties on over her dress shoes when it was raining and we were headed out to church. I can show you this a little closer. So here is the raincoat. Still in package. And then the booties with the rotted rubber band on them. That's how old it is.
Completely dried away.
Uh-huh. But never used. I thought that was awesome that it was never used. I picked this up at an antique store. So Walk in the Rain Ensemble. I picked it up for the graphics mostly.
Mm-hmm.
So this item is $8, number 2. Thank you, Shelly. It's faintly purple. I tried to get it like that royal blue color because I'm royalty. I'm wearing my tiara from Angela. So $8, number 2, and that was my item.
All right. We can't be fancy without some bling. So, and this is bling that you can keep around. So this is a set of 3. They're candle holders. So they are from 1984. Lycenta. I don't know that brand, but so you would put a votive or a tea light in this one, and then those 80s thin taper candles would go in these little ones. Let me hold them up next to each other.
So sparkly.
Super sparkly. And they jingle. But yeah. And these have that odd putty stuff in there, so your candles won't.
Yeah.
I didn't try to dig it out. I mean, it's still soft. So if you have some of those small candles, you can just stick them right down in there and burn them. But for the 3-piece blingy candle set will be $14, number 74. $14, number 74.
Peachy me, that is such good news. Such good news.
That's good.
I wondered how you were doing today. Yes. With no complications.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Moving on to Jazdia.
Okay. Now, I found this. But it's not exactly my style. And those of you who know me know why. So I'm going with
They're blinged out.
they are definitely blinged out. And I checked the zippers and they zip really well. And then there's an inside pocket and an inside zipper. And it's in good condition. And it's number 35 for 12.
Yeah, dogs would definitely not be your style.
I found out I'm actually allergic to them.
Oh,
So
no.
I have an excuse now.
Did you say there was just one inside pocket?
There's one for like pins, And then
Uh-huh.
there's another one here for with a zipper.
My mom has a dachshund.
So
All right. My next item, I figure out where I set it. This is a hard shell travel case for your earrings.
Oh, that's
Although I'm not sure why you would need that many pair of earrings. So from my research,
neat. Maybe you were on one of those long boat trips.
It's Mele, M-E-L-E, and quite a well-known jewelry box brand. They, I think they've been in business since 1912. Yeah, 1912. But this style is probably from the 60s, from what my research showed. So it's in really, really clean condition. No damage to the outside. I have one of these in with the velvet. This one doesn't really go with my style in my bedroom, but it's in great condition. It's got its satin lining there, got its felt bits there. And I guess this Mele is a well-known, and I'm probably butchering that word, but it's a well-known jewelry box company. I had just never heard of them until I bought a couple of them. So 8 3/4 long and almost 5 inches across. It's in beautiful condition. You could be really fancy with your jewelry or just put it in a display. I can't wait to finish my dresser display and take pictures of it and put them on Instagram because I've got some beautiful things. $12. Number 3. PGB, you have this one? That's awesome. Yeah, Bridget, you missed it when I was talking about how I was trying to do my nails while my cat was trying to jump on my lap. So if they're not perfect, you know why.
You've got book for number 3.
That has not even popped up. Wow, you got the fast internet tonight. Thank you, Buck.
All right. So I have 2 antique or near antique items tonight. This is my first one. It's going to start at $30 because this is a 19th century decanter, hand blown.
Ooh.
It does have its stopper. Now the stopper does have a little dingle right here, but it's been smoothed off. But you can see it does have its original. There's an inclusion in there. There's straw lines. But there's the pontil mark at the bottom. There's a tiny bubble. It's very thin. It feels so nice. But it's got these enameled flowers with gold details in the pink. I mean, ladies need fancy decanters too.
Oh yeah, that is
and this was used because there used to be gold details here that have been rubbed off with use because that's where you would hold it, to use it. And it did still have schmutz in it, but I've cleaned it. So
no schmutz.
There's a little bit of gold left on this fancy lip here. It's ground here. It's ground for the stopper as well. But it's just gorgeous. I couldn't find a maker. Similar ones that are listed online say Czech, some say English. With the enamel, I'm not certain. You could put some bubble bath in here, absolutely. But I just love it. I love that. The thing about I love about old glass is you can see the process of it from the the blow marks to the bubbles and the straw lines. And that they made it so thin and beautiful at that time is fascinating to me. No cracks or anything like that. But
That is a beautiful piece.
pink lemonade. Yeah, you could use this for like, a fancy tea for two. Put your beverage in here. Put like some kind of cordial, like what's the cordial they make in France with the white flowers? Elderflower. Like you can make an elderflower cordial to put in here. But I'm not seeing any interest for the decanter. And that's okay.
All right, we will move on to Jazdia.
So, as I'm getting ready again, this is one of those combinations. So, here's some earrings. They're Blackstone, but they're not real. They're just costume jewelry. This is one that I put together. I don't know if you can see. And so it's
Hey, Jen.
a black cameo and with a fancy woman on it.
That's pretty. I really like her profile.
Trying to do it right. Okay, there. So there's your profile. It's a so this is one of those that I put together, if you know what that means. And then this ring.
I knew Book would like this one.
This one is vintage. So I believe the stone is opal. I'm not sure. It could just be. It doesn't feel like plastic, but it's not cold to the touch. So this is a little small. It could be your pinky, like a queen.
Hey, Jody.
Hi, Jody.
So for the combination, this is a beaded necklace, string with the cameo, the costume jewelry earrings, and then the vintage ring for $12. 38 for $12.
That necklace would look really good with my outfit tonight.
It would.
All right, you guys. Janice just popped into the chat and she reached 500 subscribers today. Yay, Jen! Super excited about that. Okay, my next item. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, we all have a giveaway tonight. So if you purchase an item, your name will be entered to win the giveaway. So you have to, like, if you purchase from me, you can win an item from me. If you purchase from Angela, you may be able to win an item from Angela. Same with Jazdia. So just wanted to let you know that. So Book, I did enter your name into the drawing for the freebie tonight. Okay, my next item, just in time for Easter, it's a white clutch. I love this handle.
Oh, yeah, that's a neat handle.
And here's its clip. So it is in used vintage condition. It has a little bit of wear here on the handle, which is to be expected because that's the spot where you would have held it the most. And then it's got something right here on the back, but I don't know enough about vintage purses to mess with it. So it is this size. Let me tell you. So the bottom is about 12 inches, but further up it gets thinner. And then 7 inches tall from here to here. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. It's a white purse, perfect for this time of year. There's no pockets inside, and there was not a tag. There's not a maker of any kind. It could do with a cleaning, but I don't want to damage it since I don't. Glass is my thing. I will clean glass all day, but a vintage purse, I just don't want to mess with it. But for it being white, I thought that it was in pretty good shape for it being white and being vintage.
Mm-hmm.
So for the clutch, it is going to be $15, number 12. $15, number 12. And that is my item.
I also have a purse next. But when I bought this years ago, I called this my Coach purse. Because I wouldn't actually buy, the brand Coach purse. It's got a horse coach on it.
Oh my goodness, that's fantastic.
It is wooden. It's got, a horse and carriage scene, like in a English countryside town. It's got a Bakelite handle. Pretty sure this is Bakelite at least. There's a slightly different scene on the top. Anthony Guerrero was the artist who did the images. Then I think were decoupaged onto this wooden purse. There are others like this out and about. It's got little feet for when you set it down. And then I love this clasp. This clasp is my favorite. It's got 3 balls. And then it just pops open. And then inside is lined with green, not blue. Green felt on the inside. Can you see the green now? But if you want to be a little bit different, also, this purse doubles as a weapon. If necessary, you can whack somebody with this one. But if you need a Coach purse, not a Coach purse, but a Coach purse, it is $25. Number 83. $25. Number 83.
I love that.
I used it a lot. I was a fan.
So my next items are, this is a made in Czechoslovakia vintage necklace. Wrong direction. I'll get there, I promise.
You're doing great for your first time using StreamYard.
So it says on here, made in Czechoslovakia.
Usually, thank you.
Thank you. And then these are some pretty, I don't know how that happened. Again, forgive me for not being as ready as I should be for most of these.
So are those beads glass?
I believe so. I haven't really tested them. They're not stone, and they're not they don't feel like plastic.
I think if it was Czech, I would think it was glass, but
Yeah, that's what I would think.
That's what I think too. So yay. I was opening the package so I could get it out, and I dropped one of the earrings to go with it. So these are IMCT. They are costume jewelry. They are modern. That doesn't really give it a good look. I don't know.
Is that a rose?
Yes.
Ooh,
That's a
so
better
pretty.
picture of it.
those are pretty.
So they're not real, but it does look, I think it goes with it well. So This is pretty simple, but this gives you a little bit of the fancy. So this is number 34. $12. So
That was pretty. Okay, so if you saw my haul from the antique store, you knew I was bringing this powder to this sale. It still is full of powder. My mom remembers this, and she dates it to the 50s. So that's my best guess on it. So it says French apple blossom body powder. It does have, it's not perfect. There must have been a plastic over this that has come off over the years. So there's a little bit of a long, oh, you can see powder flying. This company was Lander. So in tiny letters along the bottom, it does say Lander. I think it gives an address, says made in USA, says body powder. So vintage body powder container. I love the container. I would have bought it even if it was empty, but it's full and I'm not going to empty it because, you know, old lady smell. Not a fan of old lady smell.
have a sale.
So this is going to be $12, number 8. $12, number 8.
And
yeah, the graphics are, that's why I picked it up. I just loved it. And I looked it up on eBay, and there was, in the 40s, these were made in metal tins. So in the 50s, then they switched to this more cardboardy stuff, even though the bottom is still metal. So in the 40s, it would have been a metal tin. It was a little bit taller than these. But I only found one other like this, and it had different graphics and a different color. So they made them in a couple of different colors, which is cool. And that was my item.
Jazz, did you get Shelly for 34?
yes, I did.
All right. Well, a fancy lady deserves a fancy pillowcase. So these, whoever did these, did the embroidery on them and then packed them away. Pressed them and then packed them away and never used them again. So these are lovely.
Ooh, pretty.
Embroidered pillowcases. I'm trying to see if there is a tag for fabric content, but there is not. But there is a lovely floral pattern. Now, I can tell that they're handmade because you would have had one of those iron-on transfers, and then you did the thing over it, and then you washed it off. They missed a stem right here. The transfer is still right here. You can see a touch of blue. But on the other one, it's completely done. So, you look at something for a while and then you miss things because there's the stem that's missing on this one. But
someone got tired. They're just like, nope, I'm done. I cannot stitch another stitch.
I mean, it's not even cross stitch. It's one, it's actual embroidery. And then it does have the little, opening in the, I would say this is a cotton blend, if not completely cotton. But you'll get the pair, their standard size of pillowcases for $6, number 84. $6, number 84 for the embroidered pillowcases.
I'm always amazed at that because I just cannot, I cannot do anything like that.
Oh, I just knot the cord up like the thread. It just turns into knots.
I don't have the patience. And then my hands cramp up and I'm like, nope.
I tried to do one before my oldest was born, and got about a third of the way through. And then I decided to try some more before my second was born, and got a little bit more. And then I tried for my third, still haven't finished it. It's under the bed right now, still sitting in a packet. So, okay. And I did see you, Shelly, and thank you very much. So if you can send me your information to my, getting it backwards, that way, I would appreciate it. And I should be sending out invoices within the next couple of days. So this one.
Hi, Sue.
Hi, Sue.
A Chicago lady. My husband is doing very well. He's waiting to get one more procedure done. And other than that, he's fine. He's in the office. He stayed home yesterday, but we also got a couple of inches of snow. So otherwise, he's been going into work every day, and he's expecting next week to go in. So he's hardly as tired as he used to be. And there's no danger of stroke right now. So very, very happy.
That's fantastic.
So, lots of prayers, lots of miracles. So very, very happy. So this next one, I can't remember if I made these or not. So these are earrings. They're very fancy. It's a blue stone. You may not be able to see that, but it's very blue with the kind of like black rhinestones around it. And then it matches this necklace, which I did not make, but it's the shell, the mother of pearl shell leaf. But the blue, there's little sparklies in there with beads as well. So I don't know if you can see it or not. The little sparklies, they're not very, there's one. So these together. So it's a blue, it's not a fall leaf. It's more of a summery leaf, a blue leaf. So these two together would be number 39 for $14.
You've got great jewelry, Jazdia.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it was hard for me to get it all together because I have so much. So
yeah.
Deciding. Mm-hmm.
All right. My next item is another brooch. So it's got enameling here on the bow. And then it's got these two of the sunflowers are on springs.
That's fun.
It's not marked, but I think it's a little bit older because of how far the pin sticks out of the bottom. It'll definitely give you a good stab. So it makes me think it's older. I did pick it up at the antique store, so you may have seen it in my haul. It cracks me up that these two are on springs and they dance around while you move. It is 2.5 inches long. So it's a nice size brooch. And it works well. I did test it out. It's got the safety clasp. It is going to be $12, number 20. $12, number 20 for the sunflowers.
It's trembling book, yep.
And that is my item. Thank you all for being here. What did I do? You're up in the corner for a second. That was weird.
I have a fancy lady for our fancy lady sale. It is now it's seen some things. So obviously this is not not in a mint condition or anything. It used to say Coca-Cola up here. Used to have gold details around the side, but somebody loved and used this tray. She does have an Art Deco look. However, because of this Coca-Cola bottle here in the corner, this is a 1970s repop of the original Art Nouveau Art Deco tray. So it's not an antique, it's a vintage one. So
I didn't know that people actually use those because my dad collects Coke and those have just always hung on the wall like my whole life. So I didn't know people actually use them enough to wash off the
somebody used it.
Coca-Cola logo.
Somebody used a lot. And so you don't feel bad about using it either because, you know, I would
Use
put
the
her,
beautiful things.
I would put her on my dresser. I would put, you know, my fancy lady things on it. I would put my jewelry, my brooches, whatever. Or if you want to hang her, you can hang her too. But you won't feel bad about using her because she's been thoroughly loved before you. But if you like Coca-Cola or you just like fancy lady, I like look at her for that's almost a Helen. It only has one head though. That bird. Only one head. But she is $15, number 72, or the pretty. I don't know if she's exactly a flapper, but that style, you know, for the flapper lady.
Oh, Sue, we will.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
having a revision of her left knee replacement. That's no fun. But I keep.
Hope it all goes smoothly.
Okay,
Yes.
back to Jazdia.
So I posted this. Sorry, I'm not ready. This is my one offer up. I'm hoping someone likes it. So I did post this on my Instagram. This is something I did make. So the this is moonstone, the little tiny bead. This flower is mother of pearl. I have it attached to a branch. It's nothing special, but it's just pretty. And then I have two mother of pearl leaves that dangle from it. So I'd like to have this as an offer up with it starting at 15.
We'll see if Geneva is still here. If not, I'll put it in. That is so, so pretty. I keep saying pretty, but it is all the stuff you're bringing is pretty.
It's very
Geneva's,
delicate.
Yep. The starts in there.
Thank you, Geneva. It's very delicate. I can, if it's too small, and the chain is,
And we've got Barbie at 15.
it's 8.5 times 2, so 17, but I can add a chain extender, or I can make it longer if you want to, if you want it. So
you've got Barbie at 15.
Yay, thank you, Barbie. So I can definitely add to it for whoever wants it. If you want it to, right now, it's like this on me. Still going backwards. And then, I can have it go longer too, since I made it. And it's one of the reasons why I don't have a booth anymore, because I was spending so much time in between family time, you know, because of my.
Hi, Leanne.
That I wanted to expand more with my jewelry and to start going with more not more, not just expensive, but more quality items. Because
Yeah.
when you start off, you buy the cheaper items and you put it together, and then people kind of know you as the cheaper. Because my business name, again, was Jessia's Jewels, but my motto was fun and affordable jewelry with a sci-fi fantasy theme. So I didn't have a lot of time to do that. So I guess I will count it down.
Yep. I count down
Okay.
from 10.
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in.
Leanne, I have the same problem. Hello, Madzabinga.
Hey, Mad.
All right, and there's the stop. So Barbie got that at 15.
That's a
And
little
if
better.
you guys are just coming in, this is Jazdia's very first sale.
So this is my laptop camera.
Mhm.
So and I don't have extra lights. So this is what it's like at 5 o'clock in northern New Mexico.
And if you're just coming in, check out my tiara, which I got from Angela, and my earrings, which I got from Daniel, and tacky is me. I'm all sparkly, and I can't remember where I got this brooch. I absolutely cannot remember. So if I bought this from you and you recognize it, you feel free to put it in the chat and go, hey, that came from me, because I don't know.
Thank you, Barbie.
know.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay, so my next item also came from, yeah, we tried to play with the lighting, and since this is her first time, she had no idea. If you saw my haul from the antique store, this ribbon art came from the antique store.
I
The
love the
frame
ringlets.
is metal. Here's what the back looks like.
It's been through some stuff.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, I think she's doing great too, Geneva.
Thank you.
So getting reflection there from my phone. So I'm trying to show you the details. So apparently in my research, they, in the Victorian era, would make these pictures. And then in the 70s, they had a revival of women making them at home. So I am going to say this one was probably made in the 70s, but they're handmade out of bits of cloth and ribbon. So this is a standard sized frame, I believe. Oh, it's a little smaller than that. So it is a little less than 7 1/4 across, 9 inches long. So it's smaller than I thought it was. You could tell I didn't measure it before. And it is going to be, I forgot I was going to do it as an offer up. So
Oh.
it's an offer up starting at 15. This is my one offer up. So there were people that were interested in it that commented on the video. So I don't know if anybody is in here tonight. Because I think I forgot to put, I didn't take a picture of it and put it on my Instagram when I was advertising the sale. Although I think I did say in the video it would be on the
Yeah, I
sale.
think you mentioned in your haul video that it'd be on your
Yeah.
be on the fancy lady.
So if anybody's interested, it's going to start at $15. I love all the details on it. When I showed my mom, she's like, well, I've got all of those materials. I could make one of those right now. I was like, and I would sell it.
hard when you're crafty and you see something. It's like, I can make
Yeah.
that.
My mom in the 80s went around and did the craft shows. Her and her best friend would get together once a week and craft, and then they would go around to craft shows in the area and sell. So my mom's very
Mine too.
crafty. She did not pass that on to me. I'm not crafty. All right, and if there's no interest, then we can just move on. Thanks for your consideration. I think she's pretty special. All right, it is Angela's turn.
I don't know if it was the same haul video, but you had a glass flower that you found.
I think it was.
And I have a glass flower. It's a clear glass flower with the pulled petals. It's got some texture. The stem has been pinched off, but it's all smooth. I have cats that eat plants, so I look for and use glass flowers in my vases, like some really long ones in my big swung vases and such. But for example, if you have a small vase, you just nestle it in there, and then you have an arrangement you don't have to worry about unless you knock it over. That's a whole different scenario, but
It's
if
very
you're interested in a clear glass flower, you can also lay it down. So like if you have a display and you want to just lay it in there for a little variety, you can. It is, let's see, just over 8.5 inches long. But if you would like a clear glass flower, it is $9. Number 75. $9. Number 75 for the clear blossom. Yeah, that's it.
I was so excited when I found that one because it's the first one I've ever found.
Yeah, the ones I have, I've like ordered. This is the only one I found in the wild.
Okay, so this is another one that I did not make, but it is handmade. So it's another similar necklace to the other one, except a green butterfly. And the butterfly is stone. And then
Hey, Peg.
wondering who you're calling a wicked woman. Yep.
She's talking to all of us.
So I did put these together. They're earrings, butterflies with a little heart on the hook, and I think the hooks may be sterling, but I'm not sure. They may just be plated. So there's the earrings, and they have this definite sparkle, and here's the butterfly necklace. They kind of go together, but they're both butterflies. So number 37. Number 3714. So for the green stone butterfly and the butterfly earring that I put together. I don't say make because I didn't make the butterfly. Yeah. I didn't make the earrings, but I put them together. It's why it's always hard when I go to arts and crafts fairs and they say, "Did you make that?" And it's like,
Well, not from scratch.
No, but that's the quality of some of the arts
Just
and
say
crafts.
I designed and assembled.
That's why I've been nervous about doing a lot of juried ones, because they do require you to actually melt the silver and everything like that. So it's like,
Mhm. Jury shows are hard.
Yeah. Hello, Peg. So when our sale is done, there are 2 sales that I have friends doing tonight. So Thrifty Hippie, you can see her in the chat there. She has a sale in 50 minutes. And Barbie, Punk Funk and Junk Barbie, has a sale tonight. So after our sale, I hope you will pop into both of those lovely ladies and say that I sent you. All right, my next item.
Oh, Peg says she's not doing one tonight.
Oh, really, Peg? Okay, then just Barbie.
This is Barbie.
Barbie gets everybody. Gotta go see Barbie after this. Hi, Joyce.
Hi, Joyce.
It is an Avon ring holder. Now, this is the one that I got probably a month ago and been using it in my bedroom. But then I found that milk glass one that I found it is supposed to have a top. Does not. But I fell in love with that one, so I'm using that one instead. So this one gets to have a new home if somebody likes it. This is Avon. It says Avon 1980 on the back. This was made by the Fostoria Glass Company.
Oh.
You know, I'm always going, if you
In
watch
Wheeling,
me,
West Virginia.
you know that I'm always going on about how Avon used good glass companies. This was the Fostoria Glass Company. QB sale.
Oh, I saw her preview for that.
I missed that. Hello, Melinda.
Crazy.
So the reason that I had kept this one for myself is because it has a nice big basin for extra bits of jewelry. Because a lot of the jewelry holders are just a real tiny glass around the ring holder. But this had a nice big basin, which is why I had been using it. So 4 inches across, and it sits like 2.5 inches tall. But Fostoria glass. I love finding out the history of things. And I love that Avon used such good glass companies.
Mm-hmm.
So this Avon ring holder from 1980 is $10, number 5. Hashtag bring back the clear glass 2022. $10, number 5. And that is my item. Oh, and before I switch over, if you guys have just come in, you are looking at Angela and Jazdia. This is Jazdia's first sale. You probably know her from the chats. And I am so happy that she agreed to come on and do a sale with us tonight.
All right. I had a few people message me in my reel about this item. So if you want this as an offer up as I'm talking about it, please say so.
Hello, Unique Shop.
But it is this lady head wall pocket.
Oh,
I imagine it's just vintage, not old. It's a heavy resin. It's sturdy. She has some weight. Made in China. They hung it using a zip tie. I don't recommend using that. Just so you know. It looks like you can put flowers in here, possibly a candle. But I would definitely line it with like tinfoil before you burn anything in there. I just love her face. She looks so serene. These flowers have a poinsettia look to me, but I don't care. I would hang her up and use her all year round. I just think she's stunning. But if anyone see the back is just flat. It's got the 2 hang holes. There are no missing leaves to her flowers. And if you are interested in the lady head the lady head wall pocket, she is $20. $20.
Yes, book. She looks like
Number
a spring goddess.
86. Isn't she stunning? I loved her. And there's dimension to her eyes too. So $20, number 86.
And yes, Unique Shop, I agree. Clear glass is underrated. And it's funny because I did not like milk glass for years. And my niece, who still does not like milk glass, and she does a lot of thrifting with me, thinks I'm a traitor because I like milk glass. But
see,
look at my goblet.
I don't like
So cool.
milk glass hobnail. Other milk glass I enjoy, but I'm just not a hobnail fan.
Okay, so if you have been in the chat with me before, you know that I am a little quirky. I was a geek before it was in style, especially for females. So this is a little pin. Now she's a fancy lady. She has
Is she a mouse?
no. She
Oh.
looks like an alien to me.
Oh.
So don't know which one. She's not alien, Roswell Gray. I'm trying to think of all the different shows I've watched, and Star Wars is the closest, but I don't know all of their aliens. They keep coming up with you.
Can you put it closer?
She's shiny. It may not be showing up, but she has a little sparkle right there, and then her eyes sparkle, and I think she has a sparkle right here on her elbow. Can you see her?
She's hard to make out.
Yeah, it's hard to see the details.
I'm sorry.
No, my camera's the same way on my phone. That's better. I like that.
She's funky.
And then she matches the earrings I put together. So the red with the flowers. So they are springing to summery. So you can put them together. Is that better?
Oh, I can see the flower. Those are pretty.
So think these are plated, the silver, the hooks. So for both the pin, the brooch, and the earrings, it's number 40 at $12.
I like that pin.
Men in Black might be one of them.
When you were in Daniel's chat the other day talking about Star Trek, I loved that because I'm such a nerd. My dad's a total sci-fi fan. I was raised on it. Anne McCaffrey is my favorite author.
Dragon Riders of Turn.
Yep. We used to watch Star Trek every night because my dad was a huge Star Trek fan. And so absolutely, I'm a total nerd.
I can one up the nerdness. I was born 1 week after the very first original Star Trek ever aired. So if you ever want to know how old Star Trek is, just know how old I am. But seriously.
I think my dad owned the series episodes on Betamax.
I have them on VHS for the next generation.
All right. Couldn't have
wow.
a fancy lady sale and not bring one of the fanciest ladies. So this magazine was actually my grandmother's. My mom is not a Princess Di fan. I watched her wedding with my grandma.
I did too. Not with my grandma.
Oh, Princess Di. So it's not in perfect condition. It has been bent back.
Just so you know, our tiaras are prettier than hers.
I think hers is real.
Yeah.
That doesn't
Pretty sure
matter.
hers would be real.
That doesn't matter.
I loved this picture where she fell asleep at an event because she was newly pregnant and nobody knew yet. But you know, the media, which wasn't near as bad as it is now, was just, they could just be so nasty to her. There was one other picture I wanted to show you. The whole thing is just her. Well, here's classic dye right there. $19.85 in the pink. Well, I'll never find that one now. This cannot ship medium mail. Here was the whole fam. She looked amazing right there. Because it has advertisements, so it cannot ship medium mail. But if you're interested in the People tribute from fall of 1997, that was my grandmother's, and my mom was clearing stuff out, it is going to be $8, number 14. $8, number 14 for Princess Di. With the real tiara. Real stones in that there tiara.
So we were talking about clear glass. This is my last offer up. It's going to start at $45. And
Choice.
if you want to, we have Carol Bloom for $14.
Thank you, Carol. I will put your name in the drawing.
But it's offer up starting at $45. And I will tell you the name of it. If you want to run and do a comp on it, you can, because you'll see what a deal this is. This is Cambridge. This is a Cambridge Rose Point butter dish from the 1920s or the 1930s. So we are on the verge of antique. It has the lid. Now, you know, just the base is going for more than this on eBay. So, you know, just FYI. But it is elegant glass. It is gorgeous. The detail on
Hi,
it
Maria.
is stunning. I mean, I'm new to Cambridge, but once I got this and started researching it, the etch that they did was just absolutely stunning. The lid is in perfect condition. There's no chips, no registration, errors
Didn't
happening.
Trusty and Katie do a thing on Cambridge glass? Or maybe just Trusty by himself did a thing?
They had the depression glass guy on from Instagram. And he's big into Cambridge. Which I had to go back and watch again once I got this. So I was like, I need to know more. But it's got little handles. It's gorgeous, clear. Carol knows. Carol did a Google. So it is so pretty and it feels good. It's got a good weight. There's no registration chips on the base either. Now the original set had a plate that sat under this, so you had a plate, the base, and a lid. I do not have the plate for it, but you're not missing out there. But again, this is a Cambridge Rose Point butter dish from the 30s. I don't know. I can't remember if there's this crystal or just glass. I think I know the Cambridge so you can these thicker pieces, they don't ting like the stemware does, but the stemware rings like a bell. So there is that. I give people a few more minutes to take a gander if they want to.
I've never actually touched Cambridge glass.
I now have like 53 pieces. Because in addition, the only reason I'm getting rid of this is because it's a completely different pattern from the stemware that I got.
Yeah.
The stemware I got is Candlelight Cambridge 53 glasses and plates and They're
Ooh.
now my fancy glasses, and I'm using them. So, I just see Carol at 45. It's a steal at 45. Trust me. But the knob is in good shape. Let me run my palm around the side here. That's in good shape. I learned that from Joyce. Not Joyce. Not Joyce. George, the antique nomad. Use your palm, and then you can really feel any chips or cracks there. But if so, we're gonna count it down. This beautiful Depression era elegant
That's why I
glass.
wash all of my glass once I buy it, because then inevitably I find the chip once I'm washing.
With your cleaning. Well, yeah, if
I
you're
don't
using
have
a
to get under
sponge
the
or
ring light.
something, it'll catch on it.
Yep.
So yeah. But we're gonna go 10, 9, 8,
Guess I could
7,
have put Carol up there. Sorry.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carol, we've got a piece of beautiful depression glass coming your way. Just email me, please, and I will get it out to you safe and sound.
All right, there was Geneva's stop.
And I'll put you in the drawing.
And we are back to Jasdia.
So this is a combination of things again. This is a handmade bracelet. It's all sewn. It's been faceted with, I can't remember what kind of stone these are, but it has the tiger's eye as well.
I'll be right back.
And then here is a bottle necklace. So it's attached at the back. And I'd rather if you buy it, then you can change it out. So it's a wrap string for the chain. But it's blue. It's very pretty. You open it up. There's the cork. There's the bottle. And then so it's not very big, but you can put a few things in it. And then to go with that, I have some earrings. Are sterling. And that should be a real stone as well. How's that?
I
So
like the
you get
real stones.
Mm-hmm.
You get the earrings and the bracelet with the real stones, and then the bottle necklace, which is real glass. It'll be number 42 for 18. So 42 for 18.
Yeah, we're sorry, Joyce, that our screen is. This is our very first sale. All right, so my next item, and can you guys hear my cat meowing? Oh, he's been something else today. So my next item, make sure I got the right one. Yes. So this is a Farrington Jewelry Box. And they were a brand that did a lot of these. What is unusual about this one is that it has the key. It's the only jewelry box I've ever found that had the key. So here's your gorgeous inside and the key. So I gave these a little wipe, but again, just like with vintage purses, I don't know enough about, and I don't ever want to do any damage. So I love the starburst in the satin. Can't see them very well.
Is it
Those
more
are
purple
starburst.
or more pink?
It is. It's a warm purple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of a plum.
Yes. Yeah. I think it's coming across as more pink because of the ring light.
Mm-hmm.
But I wish that the outside looked as amazing as the inside. I mean, the outside's got.
I like the outside. I like that
the
gold
trim.
Mm-hmm. The key, though, is what makes it.
Yeah. And then, I was going to say somewhere it says Farrington. So right there, it's got the Farrington mark. This is another company that had been in business forever, making jewelry boxes. They made men's jewelry boxes. So this one is not a huge one. It's 9.5 inches long, 6.5 inches wide. So not super big, but so pretty. Yes, raspberry. So pretty on the inside. This one is going to be $22, number 10. $22, number 10 for the Farrington Jewelry Box with the key. And that is my item.
All right. So next we have a vase. Oh, it's just getting washed out. I went to clean it out and it had the original tag in it. So this is Lenox China, pierced gifts. What I found was interesting is that it's fine ivory china, hand trimmed in 24 karat gold. Each piece is individually pierced by hand. Piercing ceramics originated in Korea. It was known as Kwei Kung or devil's work during the Ming period. Which I didn't know that.
Devil's work.
Devil's work. Because it's dangerous. But it is Lenox. This is the Gatsby Bud Vase. It's made in the USA. There's still some sticky schmutz right there, which I will try to get off. But I didn't want to get that sticker off either. So, but if you need some devil's work, it is number 87.
Can you show that work at the top up close? Ah, I've never seen that.
Gold. Now, I have watched The Great Pottery Throwdown. Have you ever watched The Great Pottery Throwdown? It's like the Bake Off, but with pottery. So it's fantastic. You can find it on YouTube because I don't think there's anywhere streaming in the US that it's available. But they did this during one of the episodes, and everybody it's very dangerous because it can just collapse if it's in the body of the piece. But it's got the nice ribbing and then the pierced design. I will leave the tag on it as well as the sticker. But it's a made in the USA Lenox piece. So again, it's number 87 for $18. Because we all need some gold in our lives. Isn't it great, Peg? I love the Great Pottery Throwdown. I just love British competition shows because they don't act like competitions. You know, they're all super supportive of each other. They cheer each other on. And it's not, they don't build drama into it like we do in all American competition shows. But the devil's work for $18.
All right.
Ooh, I don't have HBO.
It's your turn, Jazdia.
I know. Let me, one thing. So this is something I'm putting together as you watch. This is a pink, I believe it's stone.
Swinging.
That's better. Sorry.
Pink is very fancy lady.
Very fancy lady.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have earrings that are even fancier. So those are the rhinestones, the marquesettes for it. And I believe they're real stones for the, I believe. I'm not sure.
So you think they're rose quartz, maybe?
Yes. So I believe these are rose quartz. I'm not sure about this one. It's been a while since I've made them, so or put them together. So for both of those, it would be number 43 for $12.
Carol, I got your information. Thank you very much.
So if you need some pink in your life, Jazzy has got it for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my next item. I picked this up at the antique store. It is not antique. It is a flower with some leaves. It's not marked, but the back has that V. And it's not a super big one. This is the littlest one that I've got today. Like 1.5 inches. So just a little one, but I really like the flower on it. It's going to be summer, and you need something light and airy for your summer blouses, and I think this is perfect for that. So this one is just $8, number one. $8, number one.
That's cute.
And that is my item.
All right. We're going back to fans. Only these are 1980s home interiors. Metal.
I love it.
Wall decor. I think they would be great on a gallery wall. You can just mix it in, like if you do either paintings and artwork, or I love gallery walls of plates. So you could throw in some metal, because adding in metal always makes things just a little bit more interesting. But they do have the hangers on the back. This is a small one. The large one has 3. I mean, you can hang these in any direction. You know, just make it go how you like. The small one is about 10 inches at the widest point, and the large one is about between 13 and 14 inches. But they're super lightweight. When I found them, they were way bent out of shape, so you can fix them really easily if one of these gets knocked about. But if you want the duo of wall fans, they are $10. Number 76. $10. Number 76 for the flashback to the 80s.
Those are fantastic. And I'm not saying that as a pun. They really are.
I love them.
I only ever come across the leaves, and I actually have some sitting in a box waiting to go up in my bathroom. I'm going to hang them up, but I've never seen the fans.
I love the fans. I think it originally was a set of 3, but I only came across 2. But I think they would add great contrast.
If you've got a big
any assortment,
picture, like a big painting of a lady, you could put one fan up here and one fan down here.
Have a fan dance moment.
I love it. All right, Jazdia, it is your turn again.
No! So,
Oh yeah. Boy.
more jewelry. This is a pin.
Ooh,
It has
that one's
lots,
pretty.
practically all the different colors. Very sparkly, very fancy. It has the C clasp on it. These are some earrings I put together. Get it real close. Focusing. Those are little Swarovski butterflies, I believe, that I put on them. And then the necklace is from one of Vincent van Gogh's art prints or paintings.
Is that the cafe?
Yes.
Hmm.
I love that you knew that, Angela.
Olive art.
And it's very, it's very sparkly as well.
I'm trying to remember which city the cafe is in.
It's in France. That much I remember, but I can't remember the rest. So it's a lot more vibrant in person than my computer screen can get. So for all three, the necklace, the earrings, and the brooch, we're $44.15.
It's called the Cafe Terrace on the Place du Forum, and it was in Arles, France. I can't not look up that kind of stuff.
I love Van Gogh now, but my first love is Monet.
I like Monet too.
Yeah. I love both.
The Impressionists in general are good.
All right. And Jazzy, if there's no interest in that one, can you put me down for that number? Please?
Sure. Thank you.
I was trying to give everybody in the chat time enough, but I love that brooch. So the earrings and the necklace are just the icing on the cake of that one. I will take
it's
that.
a bonus.
Okay. So my next item is a lot of clip earrings. And I don't know if Nikki is listening, but if you're listening, you might want to take a look. I've got 3 sets. So here's the first set.
Nikki.
We have to Beetlejuice her. So no 1950s housewife would be caught dead without her pearls.
Mm-hmm.
Each of these are marked. So this set is Japan. So Japan on this set. Here is the back. This set is Western Germany, not West Germany, Western. With the pink. Here's the back on those. And then this is the smallest pair, and they are from Hong Kong, but also pink. So very ladylike, pink and pearls. So you will get all 3 pair.
A dragonfly.
Hello, Dragonfly Addict. So all 3 pair are going to be $8, number 4. $8,
nice.
number 4.
It's a good deal.
And I ended up with 3 different pair of very similar pink earrings. So I picked out my favorite one and put 2 in this lot.
Pass on the others. All right. Now we know. Oh, you got Maria.
Thank you, Maria.
At least us 3 fancy ladies can agree that I mean, are you a fancy lady if you don't have cats? I'm just saying.
Yes, you have to have cats to be a fancy lady. Absolutely.
So I've got this pair of otagari, which I know how to say thanks to Claudia. Otagari kitties. Look at their faces. They're so cute. They're very shiny. Like when I first saw them, like I was like, are those lusterware cats? But no, they're just super shiny little kitties. I think they're newer because the sticker is clear and not paper. So I think they're newer kitty cats. But if you are fancy and maybe have allergies but want some kitties, here are two fantastic cats. You'll get the pair for $8. Number 82. $8.
Hi, Kathy.
Number 82 for the otagari kitties.
All right, and we are back to Jazdia.
So, speaking about cats, is there anyone who knows I don't love them?
Maria.
That's so nice, Maria.
These are some I put together. Okay. First, they're copper.
Oh, those are fantastic.
Yeah. I like their long legs. Hey, Kathy.
That I like to
Oh,
hang in there.
Great sale earlier. I was lurking.
I was watching for a bit too earlier.
Here's some cats with the fancy collar.
Hello, Colleen.
And here's some modern ones with the cat stretching.
Oh, I love those.
They do stretch all the time, don't they?
My daughter got me cat earrings for Christmas. I kid you not. I totally wear cat earrings.
So for all 4 sets, 41 for 12. Just because I have so many and I can't wear them all. But I made 3 of them, or put together 3 of them.
Yeah, I often say we can't keep all the things. As much as we try to.
Or want to.
Okay, so this is my biggest item of the night. And we have 2 more items each, you guys. It is my last jewelry box.
Ooh.
Now, this one does not have a brand on it. So it's got the top and it's got a mirror. I did not clean the mirror. The mirror is dirty. And it has the drawer. So, in pretty good shape for being vintage. It's got your green felt on the bottom. So I was disappointed that I couldn't find a brand on it anywhere. But no major, I mean, it's used, but there's no major damage to any of the corners. So, in very good vintage condition, in my opinion. I love the little drawer pulls. It is almost 12 3/4 across, 8 inches wide, and it spans 4.5 inches tall. So it is a nice size jewelry box and would look perfect in your vintage decor in your bedroom. And it is going to be $20, number 7. $20, number 7. Since it didn't have a brand name on it, it is cheaper than the smaller one. $20, number 7. And that was my item.
All right. I brought this pair in honor of Claudia. We have some fancy brass swans. Hold on. Oh, God. So there's the larger one. He's got more detail there. I'm assuming they're implying this is the male swan.
Here's my tiny one.
But I love the detail.
Mine is not for sale.
Around the eyes there. There is felt on the bottom. I don't have a maker ID on them. But the female swan, she's got a delicate little face. But I think they're beautiful. You just stick them on a shelf or put them in a display. They're very cute together. Got a little couple. So if you would like, they're heavy. So just so you know, there's weight to them. But the pair of swans, $20, number 71. $20, number 71. The cat's trying to eat plastic.
My cats are always trying to eat my ribbons that I wrap packages in. All right, you could buy swans and be like me with a swan collection.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh yeah.
No, sir. No, get down.
Speaking of,
Monet.
here's a pendant of Monet water lilies.
Water lilies.
Oh, I love it.
And hopefully you can see that. The gold chain. And I threw it together. And then I have this pair of earrings that I put together. It's like a flower. And then here's another set of earrings that I put together.
Those are neat.
So they're fun. They're not sterling or anything. They're plated, but they're fun. So for all 3 items, number 45, $4.15.
My daughter did a sculpture project when she was in high school. And it is a corset that she made out of clay. She sculpted out of clay based on one of her friends' bodies. Like it was actually sculpted around the body and then taken off into pieces. And then she painted the water lilies, the scene on it, and then put clay water lilies all over. It's gorgeous. Of course, I had to pay her a couple $100 for it, but it's mine now. And you got Carol for that one. Carol for number 45.
Thank you, Carol.
All right, my last item.
Ooh.
One more rhinestone brooch.
The more bling.
More bling. I brought the bling. So this one does not have a maker. It's got that V on the back, which I don't know a whole lot about jewelry. I only ever did the one jewelry sale with Jenny's. And I think I've heard her say that if it's got this V, it's a little bit older.
Yeah, that riveted V.
Yeah,
older.
it does feel older. They're not prong set. They're glued in there. But it does feel older. Because some of my jewelry I can date because it was my grandmother's. Let me tell you how big it is. And I just noticed that it has a missing stone. I swear I looked over this whole thing earlier. So it was going to be $12. Now it's going to be $8 because it has a missing stone and I did not see it. The missing stone is right there. I did not see that. So
can't barely
instead of $12, it is only $8. $8, number 16 for the rhinestone brooch. $8.
Miss Dolores of Damn Jewelry, she went on Trusty Huckster's channel and they did a whole brooch.
Oh yeah, you definitely need to watch that.
Duo. Was that one of their duo dives, I think? All right, my last item is choice. So if you want one or both, you'll have to let me know. But they are fancy ladies in a fancy frame. It hangs from this at the top. I'm guessing that they purchased this from, it could be Home Interiors, it could be a frame store. But I love this. This lady, it's hard to tell, but she's sketching the flowers around. This lady has a parasol, which I love. Based on the
dresses.
Yeah, I think this is like late 1800s dresses because it looks around, Big Bell era, like post Civil War. So there's those ladies. They will be $18 choice. So if you want one, let me know. And then this one, she's got a book, probably a book of poetry, and then she is making a flower arrangement. But they are all decked out for their Lady of Leisure activities. But
they had to be ladies of leisure. They were too exhausted hauling around those massive dresses to do
those
anything.
hoops, she's sketchy. She's sketching.
She might also be sketchy.
Look at that side eye right there. I'm just saying. They're talking about something. I'd love to know what. But these remind me of the fashion plates of that era. So I don't know if that's where these prints came from. But if you're interested in some fancy lady wall art, these would look great surrounded by my metal fans. I'm just saying. So $18 each, number 70, if you're interested. Let me just pick one up and give you an idea. Just see it. You just put them on the wall next to each other. Got a whole vignette ready to go. Okay.
Yes, you do.
I will lay these ladies down.
All right. Jazdia's last item.
Okay. So these are earrings that I put together. Go the right way, Jeannie. Okay. And it kind of has like a moonstone effect on the
yeah, I can see that
in the center. It's not real moonstone, but this is.
Ooh.
I believe it's gold plated, and it's a real moonstone necklace. So it's one of my favorite stones to use. I really like to use it. So the earrings aren't real, but they match the real moonstone. So it's number 3315. And thank you, Claudia, for letting me on. Thank you, Angie.
That necklace, I really like that. All right, let me change the layout.
Yeah, Joyce for 33.
Thank you, Joyce.
So we can do, we're not going to do a speed round tonight, Barbie is just about to go live, so I want you guys to be able to catch her sale. You can always watch it on the rerun, and you can email us to see if something's still available.
Yeah.
So I'm going to not looking
And I
at my
recommend
cards.
watching it.
Let's see. Maria. So Maria wins these items, and I will have to email her. So these items came from Angela, and I was passing them along because I took out the pieces that I wanted. But I will have to email Maria since she won the free item, but she's having me ship things to Nikki. So I will have to email her.
All right. So, and if you're watching the replay, I recommend watching it faster than normal speed because then you get through it, and maybe you're watching the same time as somebody else. You'll get to the items faster. Just saying.
Do we sound like chipmunks when you watch it?
A little bit.
Like,
it's a little bit chipmunky, but it's fun. So, my giveaway, I have 2 doilies. I've got a green one and a cream one, plus a brooch, a fancy brooch,
very springy.
Roses, and pretty sure that these are, it's a faceted necklace. I don't know if they're glass or crystal. It's heavy. So I'm going to guess of the crystal variety.
I didn't have a brooch, Maria. I had this bowl, this ring holder
I think
bowl.
she wants to purchase the large brooch.
Oh, you wanted to buy this one for $8, Maria? Because that'll make shipping you the giveaway much easier.
Let me draw the giveaway here. Carol Bloom. I will put this in with your butter dish, which I will pack very carefully. And I didn't see Shelly's info come through, so just send that to me as soon as you can. And I will package everything up tomorrow and invoice tomorrow. So get your info to me as soon as you can.
So Maria, you'll be getting a box since you won the giveaway instead of just a padded envelope. Just so you know, you'll be getting a box.
So my winner is Joyce.
Yay, Joyce.
And I have 2 modern brooches. They're both blue, but they're different shades of blue.
I think I have that. I think I have one of those.
If that's okay. So they're modern, they're new, never been worn.
Oh,
but very sparkly.
Okay, so if you're not subscribed to these ladies, their links are in the description below. And I know there's only 11 of you left in here, but I'm not going to have a sale next Thursday. I'll be on my regular Monday and my regular Wednesday, but I'm taking a long weekend to do some spring cleaning. So I will be back in April. And I think that is everything. You guys head over to Barbie's channel, Punk, Funk, and Junk Barbie, and watch her sale. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hey, Kathy. Kitty cat.
Thanks, Kathy.